This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible.
Just as a note, I feel like this cutscene is less than 30 FPS right now for some reason.
It's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
I think I'm gonna go to the other corner. Seems like this game likes the left corner. Okay. No, it's in the game. I thought I had some weird... Oh, wow. Okay, mouse sensitivity, horrible. Performance right now, even worse. Okay, I don't know what's causing that. Let's try dropping some of these settings. We're gonna take that off too, and we're going to drop this to like 10, I think. The FPS is like really bad for some reason. I'm kind of surprised about that. The game doesn't really look that great. It almost feels like there's not enough contrast in the image either. What's going on here? That's weird. I don't understand why this game is not working too well right now. Is it because of the volumetric lighting or lighting, I mean? Weird. I mean, it should not be running this badly. Try putting that to medium as well. Okay, that helped a bit. Okay, I think we can play like this. I think it's still like sub 60 FPS. Prohibited items removed. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Number 2, pencils. Anything smart. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. Okay, fine. Right, I'm gonna start recording on my gaming PC as well. Should not have a real big impact on the game, hopefully. Yeah, first impression, really weird that the graphics are so bad. And I feel like there should be a lot more contrast, like everything feels really grayscale right now, so... we're gonna try and fix that, actually. We're gonna put some... vibration... some color vibrance on this thing. I think that should help. Might also be because of this gamma setting. Might be true. Let's put this up to 70. Put the gamma a bit. Yeah, that looks way better. Okay. Take a look at these paintings. I didn't even look at that collectible. I'm pretty sure it's just some boring bro stuff. Mouse feels really weird right now, for some reason.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
I'm really liking the sound quality. I can't crouch yet, for some reason. Hey, is that from Evil Within 1? Looks exactly the same. Oh. Security order. A shark in his although secure permission to following basic protocol shoot to kill. Good luck. Okay. That is all going to be really boring.
Hello. As you all should know by now, the Air 4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request Form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an Air 4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, Air 4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your Air 4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate departure head, Dr. Darling, Mrs. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team.
Just a daily check. Do you wear underpants today, sir? I actually had to. I'm sorry, Bucket. But I have to let you down on that regard. Guys singing.
Hello?
You'll do fine, man. Just ruining your fantasies. You can still, like, make believe that I'm not wearing any.
Hey, excuse me.
you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview.
He's talking in Finnish accent.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
That's a really nice touch. That's actually one of the better known Finnish actors that they used his face as.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
Yeah, he's speaking in Finnish accent.
Think about it. No face.
That's how I would speak if I was speaking in Finnish accent.
Thinking, if there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Like, Remedy is a Finnish gaming studio, if you didn't know already.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
What?
I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment?
Yep.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
What's going on over here? You stop. Reminder. Crafting any public-facing material while planning any notifications of death related to the will of all, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. Grant proud pride will be remembered. Words, phrase to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Isn't that... Yeah, that totally looks like one of the better known, like, American actors, but I can't remember his name. Can't really remember which TV series I know them from. No, it's not him. Okay. Never mind. Did I come from this? No, came from there.
Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Investigate the noises in the director's office.
Shit.
Well,
Shit.
They be dead.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
fuck?
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. Okay, I can actually crouch now.
The same gun.
I'm loving the sound right now.
Okay.
So basically... Oh, there's no reload? Oh, I can reload. Okay. Not too accurate, is it? What did I drop? Something. I can pick it up though. I think that's health actually. Yeah, the weapon is really inaccurate. I'm not liking that. Yeah, it's kind of doing that recharging thing automatically as well. Okay. There's no slide. Okay, yeah. Things that they drop are health. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements. Restore health. Okie dokie.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Why?
Things have quieted down outside.
Living gun.
Time to go.
Proceed further into the burrow. Okay.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Okay.
Get the fuck away!
I can't slide. That makes me sad. Weapon mode headshot boost. Have you seen the script for a Trump speech and Aya wrote? No, I actually haven't. So that's what impressed you, okay. Get it. Can't go there. Can we shoot this thing? I guess not. I kinda hate it that I can't like manually reload. I don't like that. What? So we're the director now. Yeah, it's game isn't running too well for me for some reason.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
Might think it's because of all the reflections.
Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Oh shit. All right, dude. Shit. The action is cool.
Reminder. Reminder. If you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps.
Like, it's really difficult to like go back to crouch. Like she wants to get out of cover when I shoot. Okay. Undefined reading. You don't have a clearance level, okay. They all leave health. I don't get health from these guys. Yeah, I need to look at the in-game settings. Like something's really weird about the aiming and stuff. It doesn't feel really good. Might put these off altogether. That did help quite a lot actually. Not too much though. The game does look a lot clearer now though. Dinner reservations at 7 PM at Jezambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Shelter. I guess we're supposed to go here. House memory. Okay. Or investigations. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AO in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this. and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake Oz from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch. Next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. What's going on with these dudes? They're not really here, are they? I guess I can't go there.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Get more of these guys. I can shoot them in advance. Jesus. Why can't I manually reload game? I would really love that. Give me some health. The fuck is that? Ow. Okay. I really hate that I can't like slide or anything. Like the movement feels really janky. Like I can't take cover, I can't do anything. Basically all I can do is jump, but I don't think that makes any kind of a difference. Like it would feel so smooth if I could slide and shoot at the same time, but I think that's going to be unlocked later on, because I've seen people pull off those moves. Yeah, and the accuracy of the weapon is like real shit right now. So I don't know, like, how I'm supposed to play. Like, play it like a cover shooter for now, I guess. Are those things gonna disappear, or are they gonna stay there? I guess that guy is not coming until I go here. Yeah. Oh, hello. Fuck. Shattered projectile. Wait. Okay, I guess these are some sort of mods. I wish I would like increase the accuracy, to be honest. It's an Imgur link.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
I'm gonna take a look at that in a bit. Three snakes. I don't think there's anything else in this room. I'm surprised that the combat feels so janky. Like that's what everybody's been raving about when it comes to this game. Like the game combat is really good, but
We did it.
hello,
Hear me? Are you with us?
talking from there.
With the Bureau?
Outfits. Civilian. What? Where'd the speaker go?
Talk to me. We saw you deal with the
Oh,
compromised agents.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet.
She can't even kappa.
She's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
I love the voice acting.
Okay.
I love the sound design in this game.
We did it before.
I just think that they speak
Push
too
the
much.
hiss out.
Just a little bit too much. Like that was the main problem that I had with Alan Wake myself, is they would break up the gameplay a lot with unnecessary cutscenes. And the combat felt really slow. So I'm really hoping that the combat gets better. I'm really hoping that, because it doesn't really feel fun yet. But I'm sure that's gonna change when I get more weapons and modifications. And yeah, Free Snakes, I got the part where her gun is alive, I mean. But yeah, I'm gonna take a look at that Imgur link later. And what's the point of these collectibles? Control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be Refer to file blah. Okay. But yeah, that ass though. Nice. So we can fast travel from here. Cleanse the his corrupted agent. I shot them before. Didn't that work? Sami Järvi wants to write sci-fi so badly. I mean, I don't mind the setting. I just find the pacing of the game really hurts when they talk too much.
Rips them apart.
I mean, it's a game after all.
Jesse, over here.
Right.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type.
Yeah, I agree, Free Snakes. I mean, I liked the premise and the story of Alan Wake. I just didn't enjoy the gameplay. Like, just using your...
For my brother, but there
I mean,
are
I don't know.
other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Right.
The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the sign.
No more talking?
Should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
I think we're done talking for now.
Thanks, Emily. I'm
But
sure
yeah,
I'll-
Phrasnix, that was exactly my issue.
Just let me
Like,
know.
the gameplay just wasn't fun. It wasn't scary, it wasn't action, it just didn't do anything. Basically, it was just there as a filler. You feel like you're playing a game. That's what I'm kind of worried will happen with this game if it doesn't start picking up the pace, goddammit. I mean, I usually don't mind story in games, but if I'm playing an action game, I'm expecting to play an action game. Like, I'm sorry that I'm pausing the game right now to talk about this, right? It's mainly because, like, if I compare it to Max Payne 1 and 2, and when I compare Max Payne 1 and 2 to Max Payne 3, that is made by Rockstar compared to Remedy, Max Payne 3 is a lesser game, mainly because of the cutscenes and the way how they break up the gameplay all the time with cutscenes and shit like that. When you played Max Payne 1 and 2, you would get a cutscene maybe at the start of the level and in between levels, but when you went into a level, it would never break the gameplay, like they do in Half-Life, for example. And that feels really good. Like, you're through a level, you get rewarded with cutscenes, you get rewarded with the graphic novel kind of setting, and then when you load into a level, you know that you can play and you're not gonna be broken out of the game at any point. It doesn't wrestle control away from you. But in Max Payne 3, they do that all the time. They did that all the time in Alan Wake as well. And supposedly in Quantum Break? Isn't it Quantum Break? That's why I never tried Quantum Break, because I knew I would hate it. I'm just hoping they wouldn't do it so much in this game, because the action actually does look awesome for a change. So, you know, I'm hoping that they don't spoil it with having too much dialogue, right? Too much movie shit. Even though it's cool, I enjoy it, but I mean, just let me play the game. God damn it. I don't think there's upgrades or any, they're just the same. Ah, we're supposed to go there. Accuracy boost, yes, that's what I want. 6%. We're gonna keep the headshot damage.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Weird. Oh. I guess these guys are not happy to see me. They see me. Can I dodge yet? No. I have a dodge button, but it doesn't work yet. Something going on over here. Check what's up here. I don't see any enemies. Hey, Soulstro. I don't think that blows up. Yes, it does. God damn it. His barrier. What is the first feeling? I just went on about for like 5 minutes, so I'd rather would not repeat it, Solstro, but just as a summary, I hope the combat picks up, and I hope there's not so many cutscenes for now. But I mean, I don't mind them, they're really high quality and stuff, but like it's an action game, I hope to see the action. Like, I know that most of my abilities are missing right now, but... Hey...
It's overpowering here.
Guess I can go there.
With you on that.
I guess we're going here then.
Dead letters.
Machine God. Where did that go? There.
I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God.
So that was a crazy person, I'm pretty sure. Singing fish?
Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit the button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house cause of the fish and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, to Wayne Bar.
I think Dwayne might be African American. So maybe the Slavic accent didn't work there. House memory? Like, I can't open these up yet. Unlock by upgrading. I guess I can't upgrade yet, can I? Yeah, I can just highlight it. More boys. Shit though. Like, I wish I had more options when it comes to the fighting. That guy has a shield and shit. Ah! And I wish I could reload when I want to. Okay. Polak accent not the best. Come on, man. Can I not go through this? Oh, well, I guess that's better. Dead letter approval.
Greetings, Director Trench.
I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous. Wow. That's a difficult word. Ones allow us to insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to Oz and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. And that's what this department is about. Reading about what, Solstra? The game so far? I'm not gonna give it a rating. I mean, at least not yet. I can give you one after I'm finished with it. I'm pretty sure the game wants me to be aggressive, but I just wish I had more options than just that. No, rate reading. Why would I rate my own reading? I'm literally reading it out loud just for you guys, whether you like it or not.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Or do you mean the actual like stuff that we're reading? Is that what you mean?
A whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really find the collectibles or the letters that we've found so far too compelling. So I don't know. I'm gonna give them a lot of chances for now, but we'll see. Maybe they get more interesting in the future. I'm not trying to be overcritical about the game, I'm just being honest. Welcome to the comms department. Let's say hi and welcome to some new people in the oldest house. Teemu. Alexi. Arhi. Acoustic guitar for sale. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Anything interesting in the restroom? like that. What the hell? Don't look nice.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched
Oh.
onto it. We need to cleanse it.
So it shoots 3 times, then we can move. Oops. How do I get up there? I think from here, maybe.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm
Yeah.
the board's director.
So much white. You're right, Free Snakes. Okay, now we can launch shit. That's okay. We're like Jedi now. Okay. Oh. I just break my own cover? Yes, I did. Come on. Pretty OP since it's like auto aim. That's definitely going to help against the shielded guys.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
Uh-oh.
I got it. Just
Oh, it's not. No, it's okay. Well, that's insta-gib. That's pretty nice. Okay, the bigger the object, the better damage it deals. Okay, somebody's behind me now. No? Ah. I'm out of the thing. Yeah, that's pretty goddamn useful. Considering the aiming is kind of hard in this game. Oh, that's... Okay, so it's going to highlight the objects now.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Willow all outcome. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to believe lies, I suppose. So another awe behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring blah and for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Ah, somebody wants to shoot me. Oh, fuck. Of course they don't show up when you have a good thing going on. Ah. So we got that down. Hey. Appearance level 1.
This must...
What does that mean? We know... Okay.
Open the door.
Yeah, we can't do anything else except fast travel there. Which door though? This one? Ooh.
Listening to America overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Alright, we're supposed to go to the mail room. I guess it's here. Ow. Can I blow that up? That was cool. Is this now on sale? I don't think it is, but you can get it for pretty cheap on Epic Game Store. I was really desperate for like a shooter, so I mean Soulstra kind of like talked me into it, I think. So blame Soulstra. Oh, I can actually pick things up from the walls too. That's kind of awesome. How do I switch the, like I'm aiming from the other side? Oh, with R, right? Yeah, I'm playing this on PC. Oh, that's Tomasi. Oh, he's a dodging type. God damn it. Do I need to time it like... Yeah, he likes to dodge those, okay. Oh, there's a guy. God damn it! Like, the aiming is so difficult, dude. I can aim for shit in this game. Feels so delayed. It's because of all the effects going around, so the FPS is kind of bad. And it doesn't really help that the gun is so inaccurate either. But you can see when I zoom in that it starts lagging out quite hard. It's because it's like loading in textures behind the boss. Okay, let me try and change one setting here real quick. I'm sorry that I break up the boss fight, but it's really annoying me right now. It was this one. No, that didn't. That helped a bit, actually. More ads coming in. It helped quite a lot, actually. I feel like an aim now. Yep. It's not on Steam yet? Yeah, I don't suppose so. I think they're Epic Game Store's exclusive.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Yeah, I think that might have actually helped with our graphic settings too. Okay, let's try putting these things back then. Nah, it's still shit. Maybe with high resolution? Yeah. I don't know, there's something weird going on with the optimization. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be some sort of game-ready drivers for this game, and I'm not sure if I have those installed, but I should try. Yeah, for now I unfortunately have to play with worse settings.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him.
Hiss got him.
Be far now.
Yeah, the game is much smoother now. I think it was because of that texture streaming thing that it was working so badly before. But I still can't like better projectile choke. Projectile spread. French custodian Bill Everett, Carol Bishop. Late August on Steam. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't like have a like they usually sign like 6-month or 1-year exclusivity deals, and I'm pretty sure it's like almost a year before since this game was launched. Really? I was ready to take the leap of faith there, by the way. Like, of course I can go there. Butte summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at somewhere, which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home's closet disappeared during this incident. Ah, another one. According to the testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the and sectors. These all access to the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is but initial hypothesis center of the Butte Oz as a See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Let's try this again. Mind the gap.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Yeah. I need to take a short break. I'm gonna have a smoke as well. So I need to take a leak and a smoke. I'll be right back, boyos. Go and get some drinks or something. I'm sure this game is gonna start picking up some pace pretty soon, and I won't be falling down to my death in the pits below. Hopefully. Alright, be right. Sorry about that, I had a really big bubble in my forehead. Okay, so... let's continue. Service!
Hello? Anyone here?
I guess not. Can't go into any of these rooms, can I? We need to perform some sort of a ritual. Get back to the house. I can't really do anything here, can I? Maybe I need to ring the bell many times. That's the only thing I can do. Oh, that opens the door. Ah. No, this was the... Ah.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
And that's the door we saw before. It's kind of smart game design. Like, they could have added a lot of objects to handle here, but the only thing that you can actually manipulate is the bell, and it gave you no tips. Like, Jesse wasn't like saying, hey, maybe I should ring the bell many times, or anything like that. I like that. Like, that's how you're supposed to do puzzles, right? Even though that was a minor puzzle, but still, like, that's good game design, dude. Something change? Huh. Alright. What do we do this time? The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Ah, that's... What? I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? What? Will allow you to contact extra dimensional entities. Okay, I can't kill them. I guess the whole point was not to kill them.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench.
Oh, nice.
Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
So I lost all that HP while I was there. That's nice.
Strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
We're here. Body's gone. Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without a question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. White. Is Trench shaking hands there with? Why is my picture up here? But maybe that's because I'm the new director. And manipulate these things. Central. Yeah, I'm supposed to go here. Why are there so many post-it notes there? Can I heal if I touch this? Yeah, it heals me. Okay.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Initial impressions. Analysis of his threat. Part 1. Confidential. Initial encounters with the entity known as a hiss have really revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Mrs. Faden herself. She is able to cleanse the material and organisms of the hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the hiss. More work to be done.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, after they start giving a little bit more breadcrumbs on what's going on, then yeah. So far it's just like a WTF, mate. But yeah, it's definitely gonna get more interesting. It's kind of like mindfucky, but I don't mind that. I actually like that in games. What I had an issue with was the constant cutscenes, you know? But that's the beginning of the game. I'm sure it's gonna change.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Or ability points received. Upgrade and unlock new abilities from the nearest control point. Okay. What else does she have to say?
Hi, Jesse.
Nothing. Huh?
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Just let me know.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
What? You're nothing.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
I
We
heard
can.
police attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
Weapon forms? Construct Shatter. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. That would cost me 5,000 sources, undefined reading, and some house memory. Now let's craft it. Okay, continue. Mods. Can't really make any. Construct a random weapon mod. Okay. Upgrade to enable higher tier mod. Threshold remnant.
What do you mean?
Okay. Abilities. More health, more energy, more melee damage, more launch damage. No weapon damage. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. That seems important. These only give me, wow. I'm gonna be able to additional weapon forms. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna be able to get this next, but I'm gonna get some more energy first.
Has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that
Board countermeasure. Kill enemies with the service weapon in pierce mode. I can only take 3 of them. I don't even know what those are, so.
They say the new director
How did I go back to that menu?
Bullshit. We've never recorded any distance over 5.
Obviously, you never read the P6 data.
How did I go the... Energy boost. Okay. Let's go and check the elevator then. Wonder how I changed the...
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
That Finnish accent, dude. Cracks me up.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Mm-hmm. I hope so. And the janitor might also be the main villain, right? Why else would they give the janitor some voice lines, right?
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Unless You, reviewed by Captain Lopez. These days, most UA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or tragic romance. Unless You manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions in the dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because of the dystopian future, and along the way they just have to fall in love. I like how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still be done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses the sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. I bet I could have like broken into some of those offices upstairs. The fog is like making my game pretty laggy right now.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
3 hours drive, finally home? Jesus. That's a long drive, dude. I'm liking the shoddy. I got a choke too. Meeting someone special if you pause the game? What do you mean? 250 kilometers, I mean? You mean meet somebody? What? You pause the... No, it doesn't work like that on PC, dude. It's mainly because of the fog effects in these rooms. Why it's lagging. That fog effect is making my game lag. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get more of them. But they share ammo. It's still playable, just a minor annoyance is all. I'm kind of surprised it's not better optimized, to be honest. I should not be running this game this... I mean, it should be running better. Mutual impulse. I'm gonna try and update my graphics drivers after I'm done with today's stream, see if that helps with it. And see if I can find some sort of optimization guide for it. Hey. Alright, catch you later, Solstro.
You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not the yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
I fucking love this guy.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door is
He's using like a lot of Finnish expressions.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ahti.
I love that. I mean, I love that they included a character like that in this game. Like the only Finnish character that I can like think of on top of my mind, they actually included in Wolfenstein 2, where they had one Finnish chick talking a little bit of Finnish in the boat. But I mean, Ahti is just like, why can't I remember this guy's name though? I mean, he's a really famous Finnish actor too. But let's call him Ahti for now. Oh yeah, the Finnish coffee break is a thing too, because like whenever there's a working job, so to say, it's regulated in Finnish law that they need to have coffee breaks every 2 hours.
Is the director. Started to climb on the walls. His bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
I kind of like the main protagonist too. Like, she's really smart. She's kind of oblivious on the other hand, but really smart. Like, she's not questioning this weird shit, but I guess that's because she's used to it by now. Like, they said that Jessie's like used to the stuff she was like exposed to it in early age. But like, I don't know. The fourth wall breaking kind of like, they could have done that way later. Wait. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. If anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bite into yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. Okay.
It's dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jessie Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
So coolant pumps and something.
Blockages in pipes C through F. Is the clock back?
Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah. If someone in the sector is asking about Ahti, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much classified matter. Also, I saw your report about quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on the next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. So that's Salvador. Just Lynn.
Now? Oh man, Adi is gonna be so pissed.
God is gonna be so pissed.
Like, the only complaint that I have about this game right now is the environments are kind of like plain and boring, but that's the intention, I guess.
Director on deck.
They added a lot of like lighting effects into this game just to make it look more lively. But since I had to turn them down, unfortunately, it's not looking that great for me. Because the game wouldn't work otherwise. Can we grab a mod? You can make basic mods. I'm not really interested in those, am I? You also lose some of your XP for dying. I lost some XP when I dropped into the... Wait. Enemy? They have a shield though. Are there any more of them? Oh yeah. Why did it drop it? I love the shotty. Oh shit. Ah! What? Who's doing that? You are. Yeah, the shotty works against those guys, alright. With a bunch of XP from that. I don't think those translate to ability points, however. Okay, so energy converters, let's go. Like, after I got the shotty, it started feeling a lot better. And this thing. Maybe I'll get better accuracy for the pistol later on that I can use it too. Okay. Bad gas. Am I not supposed to go in there? I suppose not. Yeah. So we go this way then? Or not? I don't think I was supposed to come here yet. Yeah.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Break room. Janitor's office. Guess we're going back. I ran all the way over here for nothing. The map is kind of cool. I mean, it's really useful. Like, that's the way how you're supposed to make a map, in my opinion. It's so clear. How do I get back there, though? Oh. Hitto. Exploding his. Like, how do I go back to the janitor's office? I miss it? Investigate the strange light in the break room. Maintenance janitor's office. Oh, right.
Director Faden.
Oops. What strange light? That light? Which light? What strange light? Burn the trash?
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Where's the break room, Ahti? What's going on with that lamp, dude? Is that the strange light? Is this the break room? I think it is. Launch efficiency. Ah. Energy recovery speed. I think I'm gonna skip to the health thing. Well, that's the break room. Oh. Cleanse the merry-go-round horse object of power.
This place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here?
I think that's how we're gonna learn how to dodge.
Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Yep. I guessed right. What? Yeah, they could be a little bit better about communicating. What the? Okay. Nope. Oh, I need energy for that too. Okay.
Let's see the hiss keep up with me now.
Yeah, it already feels better. The movement, I mean. Because of that. Hidden location discovered. Was that hidden? Got a couple of ability points. I can now take the ability to throw grenades back at the... But now that I got the dodge, I kinda wanna get more energy actually. I got 3 ability points. Okay. That cost me 3 ability points to get, but then again, it's pretty okay. Launch large objects. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. I'm gonna get more energy for now. I'm gonna get these later. I don't think I need it just yet. Yeah, that's good. More stamina is always good. Like it moves faster. Because the reloading is actually the time when I'm most weak. Am I not supposed to go to this side then? Spin rate fire boost? Oh, that's not for this. It's gonna be for my new mod. Isn't this more? Yeah. These are the same. Yeah, the evasion is definitely good. So that's the way how we fix things. Okay, chill. Finnish dancing music. I don't think we're supposed to go here. Oh, burn the trash? How do I burn the trash? What trash am I supposed to burn? This? Let's check. Burn the trash around the furnace. Am I supposed to burn all of this? Seriously? All of this?
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. But this recording, I need to finish. Ernest can speak. He's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of...
I think they mean this.
Trash. Did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, I'll get it done.
Where are the rest? That one of them? I don't think so. No, they're down there, okay. Oh, that's a box. Mail tube complaint. Get this! The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the recipients probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a trash threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit out our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless piece of shit. Rodriguez. No, there's still one more somewhere. Ah, it's there. Oh. Where did it go? I got 2 ability points out of that. Well, I'd say it was worth it. Definitely. Okay, so we go this way now. We could actually spend those ability points and that get that grenade upgrade.
Hold together a little longer.
Getting some more melee damage couldn't be bad either. Pretty sure I need to use those for something. That gross blockage down in the water system is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Ahti keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course he acts like we can understand him too. Yes, that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strain. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are used for something.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We caught him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
Oh. Okay. I guess he didn't like that. Let's try that again then. Did the enemies respawn though?
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Gotta say they could be a little bit more generous with the checkpoints. I don't think you die too much in this game, but I haven't really died in combat so far, right? It's more like the... more like the environment
most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's not nice. Yeah, I saw. Right? Am I supposed... No. I think that was it.
Together a little longer.
What am I supposed to do now? I think some shit was left behind. No? All gone. Wonder what we're supposed to do now. I bet we need this for something. I see. Where do the rest of them go, though? Plot the pipes, I suppose. Yep. Oh, hello. Oh, fuck. Where's the last? There.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Oh fuck. Oh shit, oh. Okay, they do that. It's really hard to aim in these sections that have fog. There's some sort of an elevator coming down. Oh, there's a big boy. His trooper. Wonder if I can use their minigun. Oh, a gun. Yeah, the combat is definitely getting better. More fluid. This guy's a sniper. There's a lot of them now. Dodge efficiency, energy revival. What? Threshold remnant, hidden trend. Shatter projectile boost. No problem. No need to thank me. Okay. I'm actually gonna call the stream here. Oh. I mean, I didn't really get too much sleep last night, and I did start streaming way later than I was supposed to.